Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I did a makeup look on this look right here. I'm thinking about titling it something to do with prom. You know, it's a little smokier, it's a little false eyelashes, a little more dramatic. It's also just a really good nighttime look, like a going out look. If you like this look, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and comment down below if any other suggestions of videos you want me to do. Maybe another prom type look with different colors depending on your dress. So yeah, if you're interested in how I got this look, just keep watching. The first thing first, we're just going to pin our hair back, because if you can apply your makeup with your hair in your face, I bow down to you because I most certainly cannot. I already moisturized my face with my, what is this, the Clinique Dramatically Different Moisturizing Gel. I already did that and I washed my face. So now I'm just going to go ahead with my regular primers, which are the Too Faced Primed and Poreless and a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. So I'm just going to put that in my T-zone where my pores seem to want to show up the most. I put that there, a little on my forehead, a little on my chin. I also put it anywhere I have texture, and at the moment my skin isn't too bad, but it's like not the best it's been. So then I'll just let that sink in, rub that all in, and I'll go in with my Fix Plus and just have a quick little shower. So the foundation I'm going to be using today is the Too Faced Born This Way foundation, because I think I'm going to try to go for like a prom-y type look, like something that you could wear to prom if you wanted to. And I know that this foundation stays on my face like for a very long time, so dancing, pictures, you know, it's summertime, the heat, this will stay on your face. So I'm going to suggest this if you're going to prom, this foundation. So my Fix Plus has sunk into my face rather well. So I'm just going to take some on the back of my hand. I usually do it 3 pumps. It's usually way too much, but I do it every time, and then I just dot it all over my face. And then I'm going to go in with my wet beauty blender and just start to blend it all out. And when you're using your beauty blender, you just want to make sure that you're dabbing and not like rubbing. You want to make sure that you're really dabbing it into your skin. So once we're blending it all in, I'm just going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer and my concealer brush, and I just put it right on my concealer brush. Just like that. And then I put it under my eyes, a little bit more under the other eye. Then I put some on my chin because my chin is breaking out right now. Same deal with my forehead. And then my nose just doesn't like really to take pigment for some reason. Like it doesn't like to stick, my foundation to stick. So I always put it on my nose. I find it sticks better. So once we look like we're ready to go to war with our war paint, take the beauty blender again and just pounce it into the skin. Again, being very careful around your eye area. It's very sensitive skin there. You don't want to be tugging and pulling at it. Even though it probably looks like I'm really fucking yanking on her, but I'm not. I'm just pushing it into the skin like that. Okay, so before we go in with our powdered products and setting our face, we want to use all our cream products that you want to use before you go in with powder products. So I'm going to use my Benefit Hoola Matte Liquid Bronzer to do a little bit of a cream contour. So all I do, this is just a sample size I got a long time ago and I've been using it up. So I just take a little bit on my finger, that, put it on both my fingers. And I just do a dot here, here, and here. And then I just connect them to make a line. And then I do the same thing on the other side. And I just take my damp beauty blender. Maybe use a different one than your foundation one so you don't forget, but I have two, so I'm just going to use this one because I have it right here. And I just start blending it, but I push up when I do. Like, you don't want to drag it down, you want to lift it up. Maybe you can see that. And it just really blends in. So lift up, lift up. And if it looks like right here, it's a little, it went a little low on me, I'm going to clean that up later. And then same thing over here. So that's all the cream products I'm going to be using. So now I'm going to move on to setting those cream products with a translucent face powder. And this one is just by Tarte. It's the Amazonian Clay Press Finishing Powder in Smooth Operator. So what I do is I just take my damp beauty blender again and I just tap it at my under eyes because where it could have creased while I was doing my contour. And then on a small Real Techniques brush, I just take some of that powder and just set under there. Like that. Just so I can really get up close to the eyelid. And I take any of it on top of my eyelid too. There. And then I just go in and I set the rest of my face with a bigger Real Techniques brush. And I just dust it all on. And since this is a translucent powder, it won't add any coverage and it also won't cake up your face. And it's good to put in your clutch or your bag throughout the day because translucent powder is the kind of powder you can add to your makeup throughout the day without it getting cakey. If you add like a powder foundation on top of your foundation later on in the day, it's just going to add cake to your face. It's going to make it look not natural, but just a tip. So if you need to blot your face, the oil away, use a translucent powder. So now I'm just going to go do my eyebrows off camera. All I use is the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe and the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I'm going to do a whole brow routine when I can get around to doing it, so that's why I'm not going to show it in this video. Okay, now that my brows are done, I'm going to get started with bronzing my face, and I'm going to use the Urban Decay Beached Bronzer in Bronze. I talked about this in my monthly favorites. It's literally like my new favorite thing ever. I love it so much. So I'm just going to take it on a little contour brush. I'm going to start bronzing up my face a little and slightly contouring with it too. So I'm just going to put it where I put that liquid bronzer on my temples. And under my jaw. This is also the part where you could go in and contour your nose, but I'm just really not about that. I'm also going to take it on a fluffier brush and bring it down my neck to just blend everything in because my neck is so much paler than my face usually. Okay, after bronzer we're going to go in with our blush, and today I'm going to use the Milani Baked Blush in Rose d'Oro. Rose d'Oro is what I'm saying it is. So I'm just going to take it on my blush brush and start on the tops of my apples and work backwards. Okay, then I go in with my stippling brush and I blend everything together. And then I can also blend that line Blend this side together. Now that we got our blush and our bronzer on, I'm going to go in with my favorite highlight of the moment, which is Urban Decay's Sin. I also talked about this in my monthly favorites, so I'm just going to take it on my brush. I'm going to apply it to the highest points of my face. So I'm going to put it right up here. I don't know if you can see that. Right there. There. You also want to avoid, if you have texture on your face, putting highlighter on any area where you do have texture, because highlighting is literally just highlighting anything under it. So if you have texture, don't put highlighter on top of it. It's just gonna, it's not gonna be a good look. So then I'm also gonna go right above the brow bone a little. Then my favorite, take it on my finger, put it down the center of my nose like that, and on the tip of my nose. You can also put it on your cupid's bow and on your chin, but I just don't do the chin thing. Then I take my stippling brush again, and I just blend it in. Just like that. So now that we have all of our face done, I'm going to go in with my Fix Plus once again and just spray it to set everything. Okay, now moving on to the eyes. I don't really know what I'm going for today. All I know is I kind of want it to be a little smoky, but like not super hard to do. So I'm just going to go in with a base color first, just any skin shade. I'm just using Blanc by MAC. And the reason I do this is so that when I go in with my other colors, everything is much easier to blend. Now that we have our base color on, we're going to go in with tape. Just take off any of the real stickiness on the back of your hand, and then just line it up with the corner of your eye to the tail of your eyebrow. So once you have them on, just make sure that they're even, and then we are going to begin. So next I'm just going to go with a transition color, another starter color to make it easier to blend. And I usually always just take Kid right here by MAC, just on a big fluffy brush, and I just put it right in like the upper crease area, just like that, just to give you a nice wash of color in there. Do it on the other side. Now I think I'm going to go in with the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And I'm just going to go for like more of a brown look because too much color really scares me. And I'm just going to go in with Milk Chocolate right up there. And I'm going to go in with more of a tapered blending brush. So not as fluffy, more precise, just one like that. Pick up a little bit. It's better to pick up a little than pick up a lot. And we're just going to put that a little lower than we put the first color. Remembering to flick it out at the edge to give that semi-cat eye. So like if you didn't want to do eyeliner. And I also take it down a little in my outer V. Remembering to flick it out. Then on a clean blending brush, just MAC 217, I'm just going to blend those top colors together. Just so they have more of like an ombre blended out look instead of just like a harsh line, harsh line, harsh line. Happy with how that looks. We're going to go into the next darkest color, which is just Semi-sweet. Right there. It's coming up a little red, but it's more just like a true cool tone dark brown. I'm going to take it on a very precise brush. This is a Morphe 506. I do this when I do like outer V colors just because I'd rather place it with a smaller brush and then blend it with a bigger brush because I don't want to get this dark color everywhere. So just take up a little bit and then I'm just going to place it where I want it. And then go back in with the MAC 217 and just start to slowly blend it out. So I'm blending it up and into the crease with those other colors. Gonna add a little more. Focus more up here now. You're just doing it until you get the desired shape you want, really. Like, it's all preference. So I think I'm pretty happy with that. You want to take your like most of your time when it comes to your darker shades. Like, really just don't be in a rush. Don't even work with dark colors if you're in a rush. That's how I feel about it. This side always blends better than this side, I find. I don't really know why. I think one just likes me more. One eye gives me better luck when it comes to eyeliner. And it's not this eye. Keep placing color. Keep blending out. Don't try to place color with this brush. You want to blend. This is a blending brush, not a packing brush. But then again, makeup has no rules. Do whatever the fuck you want. So I think I'm pretty happy with how it's looking. I'm just going to go in with that first transition shade, that Kid from MAC, and I'm just going to take it on the brush I used, or this tapered blending brush, and I'm just going to lightly dust it on top. Okay, so if you wanted to do eyeliner and you're not like comfortable doing like a winged eyeliner, you could totally just like leave the tape on and trace through the tape. But I don't honestly know if I want to do eyeliner. Like, I might, but I'm going to take the tape off just because it's kind of annoying. So you want to take the tape off and you're left with a very, very sharp wing. Just like that. So if you don't dig how sharp it is, you can always just take your blending brush and gently, like ever so gently, blend a little. And if it took off any of your makeup underneath here, you just take that beauty blender with some concealer and you just dab it on. Okay, I'm just gonna do a very small eyeline just to hide, because we are going to apply false lashes, because I did say that this could be something you could wear to prom. So I thought I'd apply false eyelashes because that's just fun and I don't do it too often. So I'm just going to do a little eyeliner. We'll see where it takes us. Maybe a wing, maybe not. Just to hide the band to make it a little more mess proof. Okay, so this is what happened. It kind of got a little dramatic rather quickly. I don't hate it. It's okay. It's fine. We're gonna work with it. I'm just gonna blend a little right where my eyeshadow and eyeliner meet, just so there isn't a gap there. And like I said, this eyeliner gave me a little grief. I used the Kat Von D liquid eyeliner and the NYX matte liquid liner. I used both of them. So now we're just going to prep our lashes for false lashes. So I'm just going to curl my lashes and apply some mascara. I'm just going to use my sample size of my Tartist lash paint to just coat my lashes. So today I'm going to be using the Eyelure number 126s. They don't look, I've used them already. You can reuse lashes, by the way, if you didn't know that. So I don't even know if I'm going to try to show you how to do this on camera just because I don't even really know how to do it yet. And I have to get super fucking close to my mirror to do it. But let's give it a whirl and try this out. These lashes are quite lengthy in the band. I find they tickle my inner corner, so I did trim them a little bit. Okay, now that I finally got my eyelashes on, which I didn't even try to show on camera, I started to and then it just didn't go very well. These are very dramatic, like I wouldn't wear them on like an everyday basis. This is why I'm calling this the semi-prom look. So now we're going to work on our lower lash line, and we're going to take that milk chocolate shade from the Chocolate Bar palette on a pencil brush. And we are just going to run that on a good, I want to say like half of the lower lash line. If my false eyelashes look bad, please just don't even bother commenting. I know I'm not the best at it, but like practice makes perfect. So once we have that on, we're going to take on an even more precise brush. We're going to take Semi-Sweet, the darkest shade. I'm just using a little angled brush. And I'm putting that right up close to the lash line. Just on the outer, probably fourth, I want to say. And then just on a blending brush, the MAC 217, I'm going to go back in with Kid. I'm just going to make my brush small. I'm going to pinch on it, and I'm just going to run that all the way from the outer to the inner. Just like that. Perfect. Okay, so now we're going to go in and we're going to highlight. I'm going to take MAC Nylon, which is just a yellow-based frosted eyeshadow. And put that right in the inner corner. Just like that. Okay, and then we're just going to take Blanc again and highlight underneath the brow bone. I don't want a frosted color under there. Just like that. And now the eyes are complete, so we're going to move on to our lips. I'm going to first take some lip balm. Put that all over my lips. Then I'm going to take my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Stark Naked. And I'm just going to line my lips. Once they're lined, I'm going to go in with the ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Platform. I'm actually going to add the Tarte Inner Rim Liner to my waterline just to make my eyes look a little more awake because we are doing such a dark look. And I guess I forgot to put mascara on my lower lashes. I'm just going to use Roller Lash by Benefit. I like this one for my lower lashes. There. Now we're done with the eyes. I'm just going to add a little bit of my Ciate Cashmere lip stick over top. Just because it's a little too peachy. And if you need to clean up your lipstick, just take some concealer in your concealer brush. Just Clean it up. Alright guys, this is the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm feeling like it's going to be a long one, but we'll see what happens after editing and all that jazz. But yeah, it came out a little more dramatic than I was personally intending it to, just because of the wing eyeliner. But I actually do really like it, and I hope that you like it too. So if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe so that you're notified when I post a new video. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye!